Yo, what up? It's your boy Neo coming to you from my reality TV, life from my point of view. As you can see, I'm out here. I got my polar bear slippers on. I'm out, you know what I mean? I'm outside chilling in my sunroom, out back, Friday night, probably about close to 10 o'clock. Real nice night out. Nice, not too warm, not too cold. Just a real good feel out here. Got the lights on. I really love these lights up here. How they did that in the sunroom. And there's also lights like right above here, but those are brighter. I just like these more dim recessed joints. Put a real calm out here. You know what I mean? Then you got the joints outside, the sunroom over there. So, but I just wanted to make a video real quick and speak about a post that I just recently put up tonight, and I just wanted to elaborate a little bit more on what I was saying, just to add some more context to it. In my post, I spoke about lately. My wife and I have been going out a little bit more, spending a little bit more time together, and in that, I've been really consciously trying to be more engaging with her, right? And by that I mean just doing things like holding her hand, telling her how beautiful she is, telling her how much fun I have with her, and how proud of her I am with all of the stuff that she does in life and things like that. And it's just providing her the necessary reassurance, because that's supremely important, especially, I mean, to all of us, but especially to many women. And I just been trying to be more aware of that, right? And be more conscious of that in my actions in that regard, because a lot of times I can be very I guess some people would consider it stoic, or I mean, and other people have told me in the past that I'm pretty mysterious type of person. Like, it's kind of hard to read, don't really show the emotion. Like, I'm an emotional person. Like, I have really strong emotions, but I'm not really the animated emotional person, right? Like, I'm not really the person that goes out of their way for you to know what I'm feeling in a moment. But that's not always the best thing, especially in a relationship, or a marriage or anything like that, because it's important for your mate to know what you're feeling, right? It's important for them to know how you feel about them, and what makes you happy, and all of that stuff. And so in that, I've been trying, even though I thought I did, I think I do a decent job with it. But just like with anything else, you can always be better, right? You can always improve. It doesn't matter. And my wife and I've been together for 18 years. And it doesn't mean that I stop improving, right? It doesn't mean that I stop growing. It doesn't mean that I stop learning and trying to be better, and trying to be a better husband and be a better man to her. And in that, said, I got to be more aware. I have to be more conscious of what I do, and making sure that she knows how I feel, because you never want to go with the assumption that they know, right? I never just want to assume she knows that I'm looking at her, or that she assumes that it already know that I think she's beautiful, or she should already know that I love her because of this or because of that. Why not tell her, right? And that's kind of the wave I'm on with it. Like, right now, it's like just just being sure to verbalize that, and as well as through my actions. So I've been just trying to be more engaging with her. I've been trying to be more open with that side of myself, because I do feel those ways, right? Like, when she walks in the room and when we're getting ready to go out and stuff like that, I'm thinking in my head, man, I lucked up, man. Look how beautiful she is. But I say this in my head, you know what I mean? And I say this sometimes to myself, or when she's walking, I'm looking at her and I'm biting my bottom lip. But I'm like, let me make sure she knows that, right? Because she might be sitting there like you ever see that meme where the husband and wife are in the bed together, and the wife's like, oh, he's probably thinking about this and thinking about that, like all kinds of crazy stuff. And meanwhile, in his mind, he's thinking like, damn, I wonder if such and such won the game last night, or what the final score was, or something like that. And it's because they're not expressing themselves, they're not communicating, and they're not communicating what they're thinking and things like that. So it's left for the interpretation of the other person, right? So assumptions get made, and sometimes your brain, your mind can play tricks on you, right? And it'll have you thinking that this person doesn't really, they're not feeling me. They don't like me. They don't, they don't think I'm beautiful. They don't think I'm sexy. They don't think I'm this. They don't think I'm that. And by you not saying it, it's not helping. So my thing is, let me be sure to reassure my wife of these things. Let me be sure to let her know when she's beautiful or when she's this. And because I mean, she's always beautiful to me, so it's not like it's a situational thing, but I should still let her know, right? And that's really what I've been doing, and that's where the whole post came from. And I just wanted to share that and elaborate a little bit more on that, because I think it's something that we should all do. I think that, it's, men to your women, and even women to your man, like, or whatever your relationship may be. I think we should all do that. I think we should all be sure to reassure our mates that we do think about them, that we do love them, that we do think they're this, that we do think they're that, because it's important. No matter how well you may be doing it, which I thought that I don't think I'm bad with it. I thought I was okay. I think I'm all right in that regard. But like I said, you can always be better. You can always improve. You can always, up your game a little bit. So that's kind of where I was at with it. So it's just something that I've been doing recently. And even she even asked me when we went out last week. She was like, she's like, you've been really this or that, and where's all this coming from? And I just was like, I just want to be sure that because I don't want to assume that right? Because that's where we all make mistakes at. We tend to always assume somebody knows, right? That's why I even reach out to my friends and my family just to let them know I love them, just to let them know I'm thinking about them. And you should do the same thing with your spouse. Just because they're there with you every single day, or just because they're right there next to you, it doesn't mean that they already know. Like, I don't necessarily know, and but when she tells me, or when I tell her, then okay, then he does think that, then he does think I'm beautiful, then he does think, and that reassurance is supremely important. So I just think, especially as men, we have to do that, because we have this sometimes, and I know we do it, because I know I'm not the only one, fellas. Like, if you feel it, just say it, man. If you feel it, and you know what I mean, and you sitting there and you just get a glimpse of your woman, and she's just sitting there just looking stunning, man, just tell her that. Just tell her, let her know. Don't leave it for somebody else to do. You do it. You be the first one. You be the one right there with it, telling her, bigging her up, letting her know what it is. And that was really it, man. I just wanted to share that with everybody, and and I hope you'll take something from this video and apply it to yourselves. And I'm going to keep applying it for myself, and just keep trying to keep my wife happy and keep her smiling. I'm not perfect. We're not perfect beings, but I'm doing my very best to be a good husband to her, and a good man, and a good friend to her, and I just hope that I'm doing a great job. So I just wanted to share something that I'm doing, and maybe in the hopes that it'll inspire somebody else to do it too. So that's really it. But I'm about to close this up. I also wanted to mention that I do have a few things coming out on the channel. One of the things that I have coming up that I'm super excited about, as I'm going to be doing this thing. I don't know what I'm going to name it yet, but I'm going to be like telling stories from my life, certain little things that have happened in my life. Now that my birthday has come up, and like, I started to look back at my life, and I started to look at all of the moments that helped shape me into what I am today, the moments, the people, and things like that. So I'm going to start doing stories, and I'm going to tell little quick stories about my life, and about things that help shape me and get me to the point I am in life. And that should be coming up soon. Maybe even as early as the end of this weekend, if I can get it together. But that's really about it, man. And I just wanted to thank everybody for watching, anybody who tunes in, anybody who shares this, anybody who checks in, and just anybody who holds me down, man, and supports. I truly appreciate it. You know what I mean? And again, that's it, man. Let me get off here, because I'm just rambling right now. But peace. 1.